Hi everyone, Mama Mermaid here. I've been having some ideas about some videos, and I'm going to show you my new crystal. This is an Andara crystal. I got 3 of them. I'm really excited about that. But what I want to talk about, one, is revision. I've had people ask about revision. They couldn't remember how to do revision, and I have done videos on it a couple of times. So, but revision is easy. Excuse me. Dang. Revision is easy. Matter of fact, the whole manifestation deal is so easy. The only thing that complicates manifestation is you. Your thoughts. You're running around trying to solve this and solve that and fix everything. Stop. Sit down somewhere. Take some deep breathing. And go from there. Okay, revision. You lay down, you calm down yourself, take 4 or 5 deep breaths for whatever it is that you want to revise. Lay down and get yourself in a relaxed state, almost to drift off to sleep, but not quite. Calm yourself, breathe in, breathe out. Calm yourself, okay, just like that. Deep breathing, calm yourself. Lay down on the couch, sit in a comfortable chair. Then remember the scene that you want to change. What part of it do you want to change? What do you want to happen that did not happen? Okay. You imagine a little short scene that changes the whole circumstances, that makes things come out like you want it. You know, you can pretend, like, say you're buying a house and you got told that you couldn't have it. Well, then start visualizing that they told you you could have it and you're signing the papers. Just create that little scene and cover it, you know, and loop that scene, whatever little scene you make to redo the part that you wanted to, you know, take out, wipe out. Loop that. Loop it over. See it over and over and over in your mind. You know, and do it until you feel like it is done. Like it is an accomplished fact, okay? That's Neville Goddard. Loop that scene, see it over and over until you feel like it is an accomplished fact. Okay? And you're doing the breathing technique. Yeah, over and over, and you're believing it's done, and you just feel yourself so excited because you feel yourself there. You feel yourself signing the papers. You feel them handing you the keys in your hand, and it is just an awesome thing, and you just, you know, see it over and over and over until you get such an excitement, and then you, boom, you let it go. You know, you stop because you feel like it's accomplished. Okay, you don't have to go back and mess with this anymore. If you want to, you can go back and relive that scene one more time. But it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's you and your SP in the restaurant, and they're saying they want to break up with you, or you're revising that to the point to where they said they'll love you forever, everything is perfect in your relationship. The house, you know, you got approved for a new car, whatever you want, whatever it is. If you feel like you need to revise it, revise it. Just revise the scene so that it comes out and happens the way you want it to. If you have something that happens during the day, you can revise everything at night. You can go back, but you have to do this relaxed state. In order to revise, you've got to be in this relaxed state, and you revise the scene over and over and over again, 6 or 8 times, until you feel like it is changed. You will physically, mentally feel like it has changed in your world. It just feels that way. I mean, it's hard to explain, but that's how it works. You feel like the new memory is the true memory, like what happened before never happened. That's how revision works. And, you know, people talk about a time crunch. I don't really like to do time crunches. I don't really believe in them because unless you just need something to work for or work towards, why bother with a time crunch? Just go ahead and say you have it now. Just be constantly affirming that you have it now. Lay down and visualize. Create a visual in your mind and play it over and over and over. You know, whether it's your boyfriend or a new job or whatever you want. See what you want to happen over and over and over in your mind. That's you're focusing on it. Neville said focus on it. Feel the feeling of being there. Feel the feeling of doing whatever it is you want to do. Driving the new car. Walking through the house. Experiencing the countertops and the walls and everything, how it's laid out. Being with your SP. Walking on the beach. Feeling your arm tucked in theirs. With your arm around one another. And, you know, hearing their voice. Hearing them say wonderful, loving things. You know, all these things is what brings you. You're focused on your desire, and that is what brings it to you. Okay? That's what brings it. So why would you worry about a time crunch? Say, so you want to be back with your boyfriend by Friday. You know, well, we're already back together. Do it that way. Why? You're already back together. Living in the end. You're supposed to be living in the end. Okay, so if the time crunch interferes with you living in the end, then I would drop it. Just let it go. A time crunch really just puts more pressure on you if you stop and think about it. You know, well, I got to have it by Friday, or I got to have it by next month, or so, big deal. I'm telling you, sometimes your manifestations don't really envelop until the last minute. But as long as you are affirming and doing things like you want done, your consciousness, that it goes out 8 feet around you, all the way around. Your consciousness knows exactly what you want. You don't have to worry about that. You just stick to your desire. You're affirming what you want. And you affirm it like it's already done now. Don't even worry about the time crunch. Just let it go. Affirm that it's already done now. Because so what if it's your birthday coming up? Wouldn't you rather have your SP now than 2 weeks later? Come on. Think about that. Don't complicate your life. Do not complicate your life. Simple is the way to go. And I'm telling you, if you will lay down and be comfortable every night before you go to bed, and you visualize it first thing in the morning, and you do your affirmations, and you're living in the end like it's already done in your mind. You know, in your mind, you're assuming, you know, if you need to go out and buy you something to make you feel like you're living in the end, go do it. You know, not nothing extravagant, but, you know, if it's a house, go buy you some throw pillows. If you got a new car, if you want a new car, go by the parts store and get a new sticker to go in the window. You know, your SP, you know, you can plan it. You know, you can plan things. You can set the table for 2 people like he's already there or she's already there. You know, there's a million things you can do to live in the end and focus on your desire so that it happens fairly quickly. Neville had stuff happen in a few days. Well, no, really in a few hours. Because he got boat tickets, you know, in one morning. He was picked out of a line of 200 people. But he sat down in his chair. He was comfortable. He was relaxed. He was almost asleep, but not quite. And he visualized step by step him and his wife and his little girl and his brother getting in the dinghy, getting in the little boat, going all the way out there. Then they climbed up and got into the big boat, and he looked back at Barbados and felt like he would miss Barbados, but he was looking forward to going to New York. Do you get the picture here? It's the little details in your thoughts that help you out, okay? And bring your manifestation to pass quickly. It is the tones of reality, is what he called it. You know, so any little thing, feeling a drink, feeling fabric, your clothes, how would your shirt feel? Things that you would look around and see, you know, tones of reality. And this continual focus on this desire and making it as real as you possibly can in your mind when you visualize is what brings it to pass. I'm here to tell you, this is it. You know, we can make, you know, a million videos about all the different things, but the center, the topic, the main thing is, if you will focus on your ideal and feel like it's already done, and when you think about it, run memories through your mind that are just as vivid as you can possibly make them, that is going to bring your manifestation into reality. So, there's no need to worry about a time crunch. A time crunch is a waste of time. You want it now. Right now. There's no sense in a time crunch. That's just a way of slowing down your manifestation. So stop. Everything is now. There is no linear, I mean, there's, you know, we go by the clock on the wall, but really, there is no linear time. Time is not existent. God doesn't go by time. Why do we need to go by time? Stop. Think about who you are. You are a spiritual being in a flesh body having a human experience on this planet. Think about who you are. You are God incarnate. Everything has to fall into line for you according to your desires. So don't be your own worst enemy. Okay? Don't be your own worst enemy. Visualize, affirm, feel in your very soul that you already have everything you got. Whether it's being a millionaire, or married to that special person, or having that new house, whatever it is, that's how you do it. You engulf yourself in the feeling of already having it. So, and I hope this has helped you, and I thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And forgive me tonight, I didn't put any makeup on. I just wanted to tell you all this real quick. It was on my mind. So you have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the next video.